Hello, gamers and geeks, and welcome to the first episode of a brand new campaign called Blood Feud. I hope I put the right. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I've put the right thing on it. I think so.
Nope.
Nope, I messed up. Okay, I'll fix it later. I'll fix it in post. Okay.
Alright.
Distracted by voices. Anyway. So, I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games of Geekery Discord server. And today, like I said, we're playing episode 1 of the Blood Feud campaign. And it's going to be great. So, it's set in Skelbany. If you've been following some of my other games, you may have heard of Skelbany, and you may even heard of the Necroplis deep underneath Skelbany, which is where this game takes place specifically, where the party members are all members of a messengers guild. They get sent to various places, and because of that, each of them takes a form that best, or has a form that best suits where they tend to do work. Would the players like to introduce their characters, please?
Sure. I'll go first. I'm Aru Yutaku. I'm playing a Darkling Artificer. He is, he comes from a family of puppeteers who try to use what in this will be later not on battlesmith creatures in the shape of humanoids to fight alongside them. He was chased out of his town, and fascination with death brought him over to this town, where he's been here for a little bit and is doing odd jobs to stay alive and such.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Who wants to go next? Then Nightwatch. Okay, there we go.
Alright, I just want to be. Alright. Hello, I'm playing Nightwatch. I am a Warforged Twilight Cleric of Luna. Praise the moon. And like I said, they are Warforged. They're only 5 years old at the moment. But for some reason, they just had an attraction when it comes to Soluna. And doing some work, they decided to, I guess, join the Messengers Guild. To meet people, learn more about the world, and also to understand themselves, since they know stuff, but also don't.
You're on a voyage of self-discovery a bit, aren't you?
Yep.
Self-discovery spray!
Oh, and also really hate Shar and Shar worshippers.
Okay.
Shall I go next?
Go on. Go for it.
Okay, so I'm Ebba. I'm a reborn wizard. I have very few memories of my past. I really only remember a couple of glimpses, but I'm told this is common for reborns. I do have a talent for the arcane, and I also love history. I love learning about history, and I love talking about history. But I also suffer from just restlessness, which is why I joined the Messengers Guild, because I don't really I feel like if I don't keep moving, that I'm not really alive. So I have to keep moving and doing things. So I joined the Messengers Guild because it means I just don't stop. I just like to keep, traveling around, going to different places. So I just want to. I get, upset if I have to stick too long in one place,
Makes sense.
and that's me.
Woot. And last but not least,
I will be playing Deanne. He is a Dampier warlock of the undead. It comes from a long family line of vampires and Dampiers, but not sure he's going to live up to the family name. We shall see.
is he? Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have a.
That's fine.
I've
That's
been
fine.
lazy lately.
No
I
worries.
don't have a lot. Nor have I haven't done any imagery for him.
It's okay. I'm using stand-ins right now just so that people get some idea of what type of character you might be. You know?
That's fine. There was the 2 whole days that sick of dog this week, so it's not like
Yeah. Okay. So you're sorry? So you each you each have somewhere that you live in quotation marks.
Unlive.
Unlive
I unlive.
somewhere in the Necroplis, and you get up, get ready for work, and head into the depot to see what jobs you've got that day. What kind of thing might you say to your co-workers as you head into the office?
I mean, Jay,
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm hoping that I get to go somewhere I can travel back to the sea this time. I'm sick of land.
Sick of land.
Sick of being on the land. Want to be on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
My night was good. I have gotten some new records to listen to entertain myself at night, so not in that way, Anthony.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I know. I'm just joking.
Records in this setting usually take the form of enchanted music boxes, by the way. Because that's fun.
Yeah.
How did you get the money for that? Did you just pull off a really well-paying job?
No, it's just have the expenses of not having to buy food, buy clothing, pay rent, since I technically just...
Oh yeah, you don't ever really fully...
No.
Really
That's why I have the records.
So you
It's
spend
either
all
that
your
or
money
just
on
me
records.
standing around and having to move every hour or so.
It's not like you have
So
to
I'm not bored.
That's great. Maybe I can listen to
actually
them sometime.
I found something. Yay!
What?
You should bring them into work. We could all listen.
Anyway, so yeah. No. Another night listening to the tortured screams of those less fortunate.
Another night listening to the tortured screams of those less fortunate.
Yeah. Such sweet music. Anyway.
Has anyone checked out the notice board? Seen if there's any new good jobs up?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Everyone's just got in.
Rube's going to go straight to the notice board. He doesn't try to talk much to bring attention to himself, as he is living in the city of the undead.
Mm-hmm. Don't see me. I'm not alive. Promise.
You know you're safe in the office, right?
Not to mention that most people are aware of what he is, that he will explode in radiant energy if they kill him. So, you know.
Yeah, but he still doesn't want to risk it in case he comes across a moron.
In case he comes across a moron.
You never know what some moron's going to do. It's true.
I think that's very appropriate. Alright.
You don't what?
I guess we go check the board.
Ah, that's cool. Okay. So, there's a message that needs to be delivered to a delegation of goblins that are on the border of Necroplis. And you're expected to deliver the reply.
Sounds relatively straightforward.
Which means it's going to be anything but.
So pessimistic, Aru.
I guess who is the sender?
The Foreign Affairs Office.
What?
The Foreign Affairs Office.
Foreign Affairs.
Basically,
As in, like, okay, you continue.
Government bureaucracy.
yes.
It's one of those things that you never forget about.
The planes wouldn't exist without bureaucracy.
So what does this job pay anyway?
You're expected to receive 5 gold pieces upon completion.
Well, that sounds good to me. What do you guys think? Who wants to help me deliver this message?
Sure.
A proof of receipt is required to get paid.
Can I insight to see if this seems sketchy?
See if it seems what?
Sketchy.
What on earth do you mean?
This government bureaucracy, of course, is sketchy.
Well, if you want to do an insight to read between the lines and try and figure out what's not being said, by all means do. 24. Okay. So if there's a delegation of goblins, they're probably every so often a group of goblins show up claiming to have ancestral ownership of these caverns, trying to get their land back as if it was theirs in the first place. They probably stole it. They probably just, holed up in these particular caves for a long time. It was probably never even really theirs in the first place. But regardless, as usual, they're petitioning to get it back. And this message that you're delivering to this delegation is probably a flat refusal, because it usually is.
Here is your F-off message.
Yes.
Huzzah!
I have a feeling that we should be prepared just in case this turns into a fight.
They might take it personally.
Yes.
Regardless of what the goblins, they filthy tasting things that they are, do not suggest eating. They literally eat garbage.
They do literally eat garbage.
So they do not taste great themselves. They are definitely not. They definitely do not taste like chicken.
I'm not gonna ask.
As he smiles, his very prominent fangs show. I do have some of the tendencies of the darker members of my family.
Which I understand. But how would you know it tastes like chicken?
Because I can also eat real food, and I've eaten chicken on missions.
Mm-hmm.
What does chicken taste like?
Like meaty
Yeah,
paper.
you know what? I'm not gonna ask. I wouldn't even understand it if you explain it. Is there anything you guys want to do before we go?
I don't have the goal by anything at the moment. So, Runa. On me.
I'm just going to lace up my boots extra tight.
So, yay.
Okay.
Alright.
So, you get your...
What does this message look like? Is it a scroll? Is it in a chest?
It is a single sealed letter. And when I say sealed,
Brilliant.
I mean it's got, a wax seal on it, embossed with the seal of the Department of Foreign Affairs on it.
Excellent. So we can't steam it open in the camp using a...
Oh, you can
Nice
if you
boiling
want, but
pot of water then.
it is against the tenets of the Messages Guild.
This is true, but I always toy with the idea. Just talk myself out of it.
Okay. All right. So you head in the direction that the job tells you to go. To go
Yeah.
tell these goblins to fuck off in an official manner.
What other manner is there that's official?
Though, thankfully, you're not the one who actually has to tell them. You just need to deliver this letter. And get proof that you've delivered it, and then come back. Simple. Right?
Very simple, very easy. Should be the easiest gold coins we've ever made in our lives, guys. Says Ebba with complete optimism.
All right.
Sometimes, listen, you don't remember your past life.
So,
Anyway. Oh,
you're traveling back through the Necroplis, and it's vast. And there's all kinds of buildings formed out of the stone, crafted out of bone, depending really on the undead wizard that crafted that particular structure. Some buildings look like they're made of dead flesh, which is fun.
So as we stroll along, I go, "Hey guys, look, it's a really great example of early Abraxian architecture over there." And everyone,
Very nice.
I think that was made from the finest skin of one of the former kings.
Nice. So as you make your way through town, you see all manner of other ghosts, ghouls, vampires.
denizens.
Other denizens of the...
Denizens.
Yes.
What other words could there be?
Undead folk.
We are denizens.
Going about their daily unlives. One of them's delivering news. Another is selling bottles of blood wine. Another seems to be on break from his job at the flesh farms. You know, just another day in the Necropolis.
Let's steer clear of the zombie crash this time, guys. I can't stand all the moaning.
Yeah, I don't want them since they keep on running away from me.
The zombies keep running away from you.
I think they're scared. After
Well,
when they try to
making
nibble
awful
on me,
noise.
they can't.
They hurt their
Well,
teeth. Go on.
turn down the holy, and you won't have that problem.
Yes, but I don't want to get chased out of town.
Who's going to chase you out of town? Like, seriously. Just because no one can eat you doesn't mean that they would chase you out of town. By keeping
No.
around.
I meant like if I do something like turn undead.
No, he said turn down the holy. So be a little less obviously a cleric.
Be a less.
And maybe they'll like you more.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sometimes I forget how massive this place is.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge. But eventually, you make your way to one of the side tunnels that leads out of the main city and into one of the suburbs, I suppose is what you'd call it.
Suburbs.
Yes.
This street's very slimy.
You say this as you step over a bone whelk. Come on. That, by the way, is a bone whelk. Ta-da. It's only a little one that you're stepping over.
You. Are we sure that there's not a different route that we can take? Oh, never mind. Okay, well,
Unfortunately,
let's just get past it as quick as we can.
It's not interested in you, of course. It's just collecting bones.
Doesn't mean that I enjoy its company, however.
oh joy. Images, I cannot.
So you continue on your way until you're you pass several individuals, some of whom are just going about their gardening, others are clearly intoxicated, having indulged far too much in their lubrication of choice, whatever that may be.
The undead brewery quarter.
Indeed.
Keep it on the edge of town because of the smell.
Yes. The industrial quarter. And yeah, right on the edge of the industrial quarter, as it were, you see the goblin camp. 12 of the...
the usual chaos of goblins. Just hear them from here.
Yeah.
Fighting as usual. Scrapping.
I still say we should take them by force. Take them by force? Are you kidding me? We'll die, and then they'll raise us and kick our fucking asses. You don't know that's gonna happen. I do know that's gonna happen. I've seen it before. Oh yeah? Yeah. If they turned you all into undead, how did you see it? Shut up.
There are about 12 of them milling around, scrubbling over the last of their rations. Practicing with their scimitars, etc. What do you do?
Good evening, goblins. Is your chief around?
Chief.
I think they're all ignoring me. Someone else talk to the goblins. They don't like me.
Hello, sir / madams. We have a letter from our city that we would like to give to your leader.
All right, give it. I'll make sure it gets to him.
No, listen here, you stupid, ugly little freakazoid. Get me the leader now!
I am the leader. Prove me wrong.
I'm waiting for
What's
I'm
your
waiting for one of the
name?
other goblins to prove him wrong or something before I actually hand it over.
They're just giggling.
Yeah, he's the leader. Yeah.
Let me hand him the letter.
Yep, okay, here's the letter.
Alright.
Can
What's
can
it
these
say?
goblins read?
What's it say?
Does anyone is there anyone among you who reads?
No.
Okay, so who wants to read the letter to the goblins?
You do it.
Me?
I'll read the letter to the goblins.
Yes, you do it. Sounds good.
So it's a very politely worded letter that basically just says, no, you can't have it. You have no legal right to the lands known as the Necroplis. You have 2 days to break camp and leave, or you will be evicted.
Signed the city magistrates.
Basically, yes.
I understand that you guys may be upset, but please break camp and leave within the deadline. I would like your lives to be spared. Don't do what you're thinking about doing, please.
And who's gonna make us? You?
We're
We
just
need a
the
re-
messengers.
And we need a reply.
We're not going anywhere till we get our land back.
So is that your reply?
This is my reply. Give me my fucking land back.
We don't have the authority
Okay,
to move.
we'll take your message back with us.
Why do you bring someone with some actual authority instead of sending flunkies? Eh?
Because people with actual authority wouldn't bother speaking to you. They'd have just annihilated you.
Like to see him try. Are you sure about that? Shut up!
Well, if that's your attitude, you might see them try.
You know what? I got a better way of delivering the message.
I have a feeling I know what it's about to do.
Can I hold an action if he actually tries to attack someone? I just bonk him in the head with a shield.
The goblin draws his scimitar. The others, some of them hesitate for a moment, but they draw theirs too.
Are you sure
Alright,
about
let's
this?
go.
Yeah, of course I'm sure. They'll send someone else.
This isn't a good idea. I don't feel like killing you just yet.
We'll see you dead. Won't we?
Sending roll for initiative.
Yeah, you're rolling for initiative.
Yeah!
See if you're faster than goblins.
Someone remind me how to do this?
Yes, okay. So, in your case, Ebba. Oh, yeah, okay, so. Yeah, we'll need to. So your dexterity modifier is +1, and that's the same as your initiative modifier. So yeah, it's exclamation. You don't even have to type out roll. You can put exclamation R space D20 +1, and that will be what you get for initiative. Okay, and the gobos. +2, 21. So the gobos go first.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes. Followed by Dan. And then Nightwatch. And
Is
then
that violin music?
I have no idea. I'm not doing it. Someone's providing the battle music apparently. Okay.
I think I'm definitely last.
Yes.
Yep.
So. Okay, we're also picking that up. Are they singing?
What's wrong?
Okay. That's the strangest goblin war cry you've ever heard.
These are some really strange goblins.
Indeed. So anyway, the goblins charge. And 3 of them on each of you.
Oh, I'm dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus. Let's see. D20 +4. 17, 5, and 13. So 2 of them do hit. One of them, however, manages to slice through their friend. So one of the goblins takes 4 points of damage from one of the other goblins. 2d6 +4. And Deanne takes 12 points of damage.
And I'm down. Because they got to go first. I'm really stupid squishy.
Nightwatch.
So I'm going to...
They're attacking you. They're attacking
Oh,
you.
their attacks on you. There's...
Never mind, continue.
17, 16, and 23. How the heck do you have an AC of 30 at level 1?
I don't have one of 30. I have 19.
Okay. Your
I think
character...
you're looking at...
It's 19. Okay. Then only one of those hits.
Oh, I think I might have accidentally,
So it's 19. Okay.
Yeah, my mistake.
That's still pretty freaking high.
Yeah, racial thing +1 to AC, but...
And then you got chainmail and a shield. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So, since it's 19, only one of those gets through. So that's D6 +2. 5 points of damage to Nightwatch. Aru. None of those hit Aru if your AC is actually 15. And then Ooh, 18, 12, and 21. You're a wizard. You don't have any armor, so your AC should be 11. So all three of those hit. Guess who else is squishy? Yeah. And Ebba.
Is dead?
Ebba is
Possibly. I don't
dead.
know. On the ground, I would imagine.
Okay.
At the very
Rules,
least.
rules is written. If you get dropped to 0 hit points, you're only unconscious. But
Okay.
if you take enough damage to do double your total hit points, then yeah, you're dead. However, you are reborn, so you're already dead. So
This is very true.
yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
Trying to find my sheet. What did I do with it?
So the deathless.
Safe to say that I probably won't get a go
Well,
this round or next round.
let me remind myself what deathless means. I think I know, but where are you? There we are. Deathless nature. You have advantage on death saving throws. Yay. Okay. So, Deanne, you're making death saves. Roll a d20.
Anthony, can you roll it? I'm driving.
Yeah, sure. 3. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. When they had to go first, I was really afraid that most of us were going to make it out of this combat.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I got you covered. It's fine. Night Watch, your turn.
Okay, see my allies, both of them down.
Yes.
I am going to do. Yeah, Thomas 30 correct would give me a van.
Thaumaturgy makes you really loud.
The main way not to intimidate them to F off.
Just want to make them run away. You could probably also just cast sleep on them.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea. I will do sleep. Ones.
So,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll 5d8.
Please be high. Please be high.
29. Very nice. So 29 divided by 7. Ooh. Four of them. And that would technically be... Yeah, 28. Okay. So 4 out of the 12 fall asleep. Starting with the 3 surrounding you. Well done. Aru.
Yep, I'm going to make a single. Oh, within 5 feet.
What?
The goblin.
Do it, awesome. You're doing what now?
Can't make a ranged attack because the goblins are within 5.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you can, but it would be a disadvantage.
so I guess it's whip.
What does Deathly Touch do?
Adds a 2d6 to any weapon attack I make.
Okay.
I guess I'm doing whips. 22.
That hits.
For 12 damage.
And since the whip has the 10-foot reach on it, doesn't it? So you knock out the one that's right in front of you, and also manage to lash the goblin that had already taken 4 points of damage in the other fight. So 2 more goblins are down. There's only 6 left, 6 of them still standing. Ebba. Roll.
I'm lying on the ground moaning.
Exclamation R space D20 space ADV. Please.
Okay, did I say that again? Exclamation R space
D20
Yep.
space ADV. Shot for advantage. Nice. So that's a pass on your death saves. This is good.
So I remain lying on the ground moaning.
Yeah.
Stirring very slightly. The goblins are not impressed by my tortured moans.
The
They're probably laughing a bit, I think.
4 of the goblins actually, all 6 of them will try to wake the ones their fellows. I'm no sleeping on the job. Wake up! Slap. Ow! The ones that are sleeping get woken back up again, but they already missed their turn. Of course, the 2 that are unconscious aren't going to be able to get shaken awake. But the goblins doing the shaking have to use their action to do that. So, they basically miss a turn. Diane. Oh no.
Yeah, this is gonna be real
Okay,
freaking.
you on my turn.
It's okay. Night Watch. Your turn.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
On who? Diane or Ebba?
The vampire.
Diane.
Diane. Just in case. There's always a bit.
D4 plus 4.
Big.
D4 plus 2.
Oh. D4 plus 2.
I think. So, yeah. Diane gets 6 hit points back.
Okay.
Nice.
And for my regular action, I'm going to smack a goblin.
Go for it. Warhammer?
Yeah, Warhammer.
Nice. D20 plus 4. With advantage because they're... Oh, that works. That... Actually, no, that doesn't hit them. With advantage because they're facing away from you, trying to shake one of their buddies awake. Oh, that still misses. God damn it. This is not going your way at all. So, Aru. What do you want to do?
They moved away to shake their buddies.
They're they're shaking their sleeping / unconscious friends awake, and they're trying to get them back in the fight instead of fighting you guys. So they're a little distracted at the moment. What do you do?
How far away exactly? Are they within 5 feet
They're
or
still within 5 feet. If they
okay? Just whip attack then.
Watch me whip.
Watch me. Any advantage?
Advantage.
19.
That definitely hits. How much damage do you do?
Dude.
Do.
Fucking heck!
14? Nice.
Yeah.
You take out 2 goblins.
8 necrotic, 6 slashing.
Ebba, you're going to need to make a death save again with advantage.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how to do it. It might be
You did
wrong.
it. You did it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's a fail, but you did it. Be glad you didn't get that nat 1. That would have been bad.
Oh yes, that definitely would.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm still lying moaning on the ground. The goblins, can they be distracted by me by laughing at me? My pathetic
Moaning.
kind of whimpering.
I'm afraid not. But now, if I was really evil, they probably would take advantage of that and kick you while you're down. But they do have, they do have a greater threat to concern themselves with. Aru.
No!
Aru and Nightwatch.
Yep.
Alright.
So let's have 4 of the remaining goblins attack Aru.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them do hit. 2d6 plus
These goblins are really tough,
4.
little guys.
That's 13 points of damage to Aru.
I'm down. Be casted hell.
But one of them severely hurts. One of them run. So we are baby. This is true. And the other 4. Oh shit. Nightwatch.
Yeah, just-
one of them hits, but it's a crit.
Yeah.
6.
I'm down.
And we just thought this was going to be such an easy little job.
Great. I am literally the only one who is
Yeah,
technically up.
Yep. So the goblins, having knocked down the rest of your party, will turn to you, Deanne, and say,
Tell that to your stupid bosses.
and run.
And I will assume form of dread.
Okay. So they need to make wisdom saves.
Yep, we do.
Let's see, and there's 8d20 minus 1.
So anything below a 13 fails. Those would be afraid of me.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ones that
Safe to say these
Sorry?
goblins never heard of like the whole "don't shoot the messenger" kind phrase.
No,
they don't care. They're little shits.
they are little shits.
Okay. Why is it not on? Fudge. I don't love it. It's not on this sheet. It doesn't have enough room. Okay,
You're already running out of space on a level 1 character sheet?
Huh?
You said you don't have enough room?
Like the PDF version of the character sheet doesn't have my bite in the attacks.
No, it's not in the attacks, no, but it is in the...
So
Your fanged bite is a natural weapon which counts as a simple melee weapon with which you are proficient. You had your con mod instead of your strength mod. Yeah.
So
if you hit, it's going to do 1d4 plus 2 piercing. So it would be a d20 plus 4 to hit.
yeah, I'm gonna try to bite one of them.
As they retreat.
Well, one of the ones that looks like they're not shaking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna miss because of course I am.
Yep, sorry, that doesn't penetrate their leather armor. Sorry. Okay. So,
I don't have the strength to pull everybody out of here. Like, I'm guessing Warforged weighs quite a
you don't
bit.
have to. They were already in the process of walking away, having delivered their message. So,
They want to send us limping back to our bosses.
yes.
It's an object lesson.
Yes.
Don't mess with the goblins.
Mm-hmm. So, Deanne, you now have to stabilize the other three.
Yeah, because that's a thing I can do.
D20 plus 2. Well,
Yeah.
having said that, now watch make a death save.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Come on, that 20. Let's go.
That's a pass.
Nice.
Aru, death save, please.
Got it.
Nice.
Yay. Ebba. D20 D20 with advantage again. Nice. Okay.
Jesus, that's the best roll I've got so far.
Deanne, try again to stabilize somebody.
I'm gonna try. Probably gonna try for the one that goes boom if they die.
Makes sense.
Because if I don't, then everybody's going down.
Yay!
Yay!
Aru is stable.
Yay.
Okay, Night Watch. Try again to stabilize yourself.
Okay. 2 out of 3.
Yay. Aru, you're fine. You're still unconscious, but you're not dying. Ebba,
Yep.
if you get one more pass, you're
What
stable.
am I doing?
Do a d20 with advantage again.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, it just takes me a little while I have to keep remembering how to do it.
That's okay. You're brand new. Ooh, you've got 2. You've had 2 fails and 2 passes. Your next roll is going to be very...
Right.
Yeah, it's going to determine
Okay.
how this goes.
Do I do it straight away now,
No.
or...
Nah, wait till your next turn, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Deanne, who are you going to try and stabilize next?
Honestly, the smart move would be to try to stabilize the person who's been down the longest.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Hope we don't make it worse.
Ooh. Okay. Night Watch. Your turn to do a death save.
Okay.
So what happens if one of us actually dies? Like, do we make a new character, or?
Nah. Well, if you want to. I was just going to have you visit a friendly necromancer who could restore your unnatural life.
Okay.
Alison
It's
Beth.
probably a little easier.
I'm stable.
Yay! Okay. Let's see, Abba. Ironically, the one with advantage to their rolls has had the hardest struggle here.
You got this.
Yay!
Yay!
Not only do you pass, but you get back up with 1 hit point. So, the goblins have retreated further into their camp, laughing and clapping each other on the back. Night Watch is unconscious.
Those bloody goblins.
Aru is unconscious. Dion is the only one conscious.
I'm conscious.
Besides
now.
you. Yes.
Got 1 hit point.
Yes. I meant besides yourself.
I think being that I'm a wizard, I think the intelligent thing to do would be to retreat.
I'll get
In
help.
this situation.
That might be the intelligent thing to do, but I'd really rather just rip their throats out, bathe in their blood.
You can roll my PC. You're just gonna push her back towards the tower.
But
What do you guys want to add? Sorry?
oh, just picked my wife up. I'm getting asked a question. I'll be right back.
Okay. So. Not the greatest first encounter, but
No. But, it's all in a day's work for the brave couriers of Undercity.
of the Messenger Guild, of the Necroplis Messengers Guild.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. We unlive to die ignobly. and then die again.
Maybe your catchphrase. Maybe
It's
your
like,
not even death can stop us. That's your
yes.
slogan.
Yeah. Through glom of knit. I am gonna. Can I just take 2 minutes? Just want to go to the toilet and
Yeah, sure.
get a cup of tea. Ebba needs
Yeah,
refreshments.
We're waiting for Deanne to come back anyway, so yeah, go for it. Cup of tea sounds good.
We're either gonna have to sit here and wait and hope they don't come back for a couple hours while the others wake up naturally, or we're gonna have to try to come back.
Ebba stepped away to get some tea. So, but yeah. But what are you thinking?
We're gonna have to.
Sorry?
I mean, I'm gonna take a wild guess that neither one of us are strong enough to move.
Not like
Nightfall.
Nightwatch is pretty darn heavy.
Yeah.
Even rolling them, it's gonna be like, yeah. It's gonna be like flipping a heavy piece of furniture, like, to get it.
So I think our best bet, unfortunately, is to sit here and hope the goblins don't come back.
Someone's gonna have to go get help, though.
They'll wake up naturally.
True. So you're just gonna hold out until they wake up. Cool.
Because
in that case,
leaving a person to sit is, the only real option is to wait for them to wake up naturally, I think.
Fair enough. Nightwatch and Aru, could you each roll a d4 to see how many hours it takes you to wake up? 1. Fantastic. And 2. Yay! So, in the meantime, Deanne and Ebba could have a short rest while you're waiting for your colleagues to awaken.
Yeah. I will roll my hit die again.
A d6.
For my short rest.
Yeah. A d6 plus 2. No, a d8 plus 2 for you.
Yeah. I hope a lot. As I said, I'll get it in a few seconds.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Ebba to come back anyway.
But
they're getting a cup of tea. Boo, boo, doo, boo, boo.
That was a lot of goblins.
That was a lot of goblins.
We have learned something.
When it's been so long since we've been level 1, I forget how squishy you guys are at level 1.
Yeah, I think it was about 4 too many goblins. 8 would have been doable. It also would have been different if they hadn't, rolled in the 20s for their initiative.
Yeah, that would have been very different if you'd gotten to go first. That was bad luck.
Which is all part of the die roll, because I was feeling pretty good because I got a 19 on a 0 initiative modifier.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But not good enough, sadly.
honest to God, any of the goblins poke their head out during these 2 hours, I am going to frigging Eldritch Blasted.
I'm kind of curious.
About what?
One of them, so I am going to have one of them creep out and come back towards you curiously.
Give me just a second. I got 2 rolls to make. I'm almost parked.
Aha.
Is he trying to be stealthy? Is he just being brazen?
He's nervously coming towards you. Like, it's not actually sneaky, it's just...
Okay, so I'm back at full HP.
Nice. Max, very nice. Well done.
It is a +5 to hit my Eldritch.
Nice, that hits. Two. Ah! He'd already taken 5 points of damage, so he's down.
Was that the surprised shriek of a dying goblin?
Yes. Well, the fun thing about Eldritch Blast is they're not necessarily direct. So, yeah, the bolt of energy might have hit him from the side or from the back. So, yeah, he definitely would have been surprised.
Yeah. So we sit here and we wait for our friends to wake up.
Yes. Is Ebba back?
Well, I'm awake.
Yay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so during the 2 hours, well, 1 hour before Aru wakes up, if you wish, you can take a short rest. And if you do, you can roll 1d6 plus 2 to see how many hit points you get back during that short rest.
Okay, I will do that then. So it's
1d6 plus 2. So exclamation R space 1d6 plus 2. Five. So you now have a total of 6 hit points, which is only 2 less than you started with.
yay. So I am on my feet. I am feeling mostly back to normal.
Yes.
A little bit out of what I might call breath if I actually took breaths.
Yeah, you're just a little banged up. Okay. Woo. And yeah, the first to awaken would be Aru.
Welcome back to the land of the unliving, Aru.
Aru is typing. There must be something noisy happening on his end. I thought these would be like fruit roll-ups, and they're not.
They're winders.
Yeah, in America they have these things called fruit roll-ups. They kind of look the same, but the candy thing like comes off the paper in a solid ribbon.
That does.
It kind of disintegrated.
Like a fruit loop thing.
So
It used to just come straight off in one.
maybe they changed the recipe.
Maybe. Probably because there'd been no artificial colours or flavours in it.
Uh-huh. That was fucking bullshit, says Aru.
Aru is annoyed.
Yes.
Aru doesn't like goblins.
Are you in the bathroom taking a shit? Is that why you're muted? I'm teasing. Anyway,
So what are the goblins doing? So they've like wandered back. They've wandered off,
they've
and
wandered
we are
back
just
into
kind
their
of
camp.
hanging out.
They've wandered back into their camp, laughing at the fact that they kicked your asses. They've just left the 4 unconscious ones, which are now dead at your feet. So
Okay.
they don't really
Can I
look after each other.
loot the unconscious dead goblins?
Yes, of course you can. There's one for each of you, technically.
Hey. Okay, I'm going to loot the one nearest me.
Okay.
I'm going to check in his disgusting rancid pockets.
He is wearing
Probably
leather
a bit
armor.
sticky. I think his pockets are a bit sticky.
He's wearing leather armor.
Okay.
And he was carrying a shield. And a scimitar.
So I can
And a
rob him of all of those.
And a short bow with a few arrows.
Okay,
He also has a small leather pouch.
Okay. I'm going to take all of his stuff
Okay.
and open the pouch and peek in the pouch.
A bunch of beetles and centipedes scurry out.
Oh, nice. Love beetles.
Would Aru and Diane also like to loot a goblin?
Yes, I will loot a goblin. If nothing else, sell since I can't use it.
If nothing else, the what now?
If there's something to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Leather armor, shield, scimitar, short bow. This one's also got a strange, crude necklace.
Strange crude necklace.
Yeah.
Does it look arcane or if there's anything I can
to make a investigation check to see if you can identify what the things are that are hanging from this necklace.
No, I'm not completely inept, but I'm not great.
Love them. You realize after a brief inspection that they are finger bones.
Some crazed necromancer may need it or something. That'll be alright.
Aru, do you want to loot a goblin?
God.
Not really, you're unconscious, so it's a different... It's not like you're in sleep mode, it's actual unconsciousness. But you would come online soon. It's like your system crashed.
Okay, I'm steak.
That's all right. Now, if you had been put to sleep, that'd be you'd still be sort of aware. But anyway, yeah, Aru, you also get a scimitar, a short bow, a suit of leather armor, a crude leather armor that would be just the perfect size if you were small, a shield, and this guy has in amongst his arrows one arrow that looks exceptionally well made and seems to hum slightly.
As in music, not like smell.
Yes, not as in smell, as in it's right on the edge of hearing. Like, you're not sure if you can actually hear it at all, but it's just got a vibration to it. Like, feel free to do an Arcana check to see if you can figure it out. No. It's just a weird buzzy arrow.
Would you like me to have a look at that for you, Aru?
The wizard. Might be a good idea.
Oh, how do I do an Arcana check? Let me just check what my thing is.
So you have a +5 to Arcana. So you roll a d20 +5, and that will tell you what your answer.
Oh, I did it wrong.
No, you did it. There we go.
Aw.
Unfortunately, you rolled low, so you also think it's just a weird buzzy arrow.
It's just a weird buzzy Aru. I don't know what to tell you.
A weird buzzy arrow. Okay, but Diane correctly identifies it as an arrow of slaying. You don't know of slaying what, but it is
arrow.
It is a magical arrow.
That arrow. Yeah, that is a magic arrow designed to kill something specific. Not sure what specific thing it is, but the arcane markings that are faintly written here, say, "I kill things good."
Yeah, pretty much. I kill things good. Okay then. After only a little while longer, Night Watch is going to come online.
God. Look.
Because Night Watch's eyes will, I guess, flicker back on, and having their, I guess, core light up more, and then, like, static, but then, like, lesson learned, we need to prepare more. I should have prepared better spells for this.
You're alright. Let this be a lesson to all of us.
Don't trust a fucking goblin.
Shar has shown me we need to be more prepared.
Anywho, then let's take their weapons. I kind of want their ears, heads, but
feel free to dismember them if you want.
but that's
You've
a
also
little
got,
bit.
you also have 4 corpses, intact corpses at the moment, and they're small.
Let's take the corpses back. Be proof we've delivered the message. And give the city their reply.
I guess like Night Watch, the equivalent of like a just kind of like as they pick up the bodies.
This did not go according to plan, did it?
No.
No.
Now they have to clean up goblin blood off their armor.
Oh, I'm sure there will be plenty of undead creatures that'd be more than happy to lick that shit off.
I'm trying to also make sure that we're not being creeped up upon by A, the goblins again, or B, anything else as we start to leave.
Yeah, keep checking behind, but also looking ahead because our new motto is "Be prepared." After all,
Be prepared.
So, Abby, do you want to keep these, or should we sell these?
sell what?
You
talking to me?
The weapons and armor that you've looted, are you keeping them?
No. I meant
the bodies.
I meant the corpses.
The corpses. Ah.
Because necromancy.
Yes. There. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I have told you all that I am studying to be a necromancer, but I haven't really learned any of the right spells yet. So, if we could store them for a while, until I need to finish the next chapter on my book.
Or we could just give them to the city for now. I'm sure we'll find other things for you to experiment on.
There's flesh.
Later.
Yes.
Flesh, blood, skin, bones. All kinds of things that you could find people to buy. However, at the moment, as you are walking back through the city, a passing flock of vampire bats has taken an interest in your cargo.
If you
Vampire bats or vampires in bat form would be impossible to tell the difference, but I'm going to try to talk them out of it. Try to persuade them to move along.
Okay, are you using persuasion or animal handling to do it?
Well, I'm gonna start with persuasion because my first thought is that it's gonna be actual vampires in bat form because he's so used to vampires. Sorry. Yeah, I guess I need to make a roll then, don't I?
Yes, please.
I'm still trying to load things up again. But let's see.
$23. Okay. That you sound. That was a really persuasive speech, and if any of them did understand common, it would have worked.
Okay, so they're actual vampire bats.
Yeah.
I think Emma's just going to go shoo, shoo, and wave her arms around.
Do an animal handling. D20 plus nothing in your case. 5. Yeah, it doesn't work. They just they just fly around your flailing arms
Okay.
Random flailing.
and try to
Ignore my random flailing.
bite the dead goblins that you're carrying.
I guess I'll do intimidation.
Okay.
Wait, no, actually, better. I'll do animal handling. I actually have a +3 for that.
Nice. $12. Excellent. You have a way with the bats, and they quickly get the impression that you're not to be messed with, and flutter off.
Thank God they've gone. I just had just about enough for one day.
Okay.
Sigh. Long-suffering sigh.
So,
Gods. To the
mhm,
to the bureaucracy.
mhm. So yeah, you start making your way back towards the depot. You see a few curious glances from ghouls more than anything else as you're passing back through. One of them creeps a little closer. Excuse
Try
me.
to hide the goblins a bit better.
Pardon me, but are those buddies for sale or
Not
trade?
not at the moment. We need them as proof we completed our job.
Oh, mind if I accompany you? I will take them off your hands as soon as you are finished with them.
Sure. Does anyone oppose?
As long as there's a fair price for trade accompanying taking them off our hands.
I have. I will provide a good trade. Yes, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll think of something. Yes. The flesh. It smells so good.
Try not to dribble on the goblins.
Yes.
You could stand a bit further back.
I'm going to pull out one of my daggers. I'm going to carve the arm flesh off the goblin, and toss it to the ghoul.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
And he greedily shreds the flesh and devours it.
While he's doing, I'm going to hopefully keep walking. Maybe we could distract it like a dog.
Walking very fast.
Just like a dog, he comes bounding after you once he's finished with that particular chunk of flesh, way quicker than you expected him to.
Oh, well.
Oh, feed the ghouls. Never get rid of him now.
More, please. More. More.
Once again, we must take them to the
Yes. Yes. You must.
the place.
But
What is that damn thing called?
Well, are you taking them back to the depot where you got the job, or are you taking them directly to the Department of Foreign Affairs?
I would assume, given the fact that the job was to deliver the reply, I assume we're going to go to the Department of Foreign Affairs.
Fair enough. That's in the main city. Back through the
How
corridor.
far is it?
Oh,
Who's been to the Department of Foreign Affairs before? How far is it now?
You know,
It's in the main city, not far
You
from.
know my memory is terrible.
it's not going to be terrible. Just, I mean, everything's relative.
Hey, Anthony, can I turn around and see if there's any other ghouls following us?
Make a perception check. There are a few other figures lurking around, sniffing the air as you
We're
pass.
starting to get a retinue here, guys. We need to hurry up.
Okay, can someone put I can't remember your character name, but the Darkling onto my character's back, so I guess
Why?
I think we need to run. There's other ghouls following us, or will.
Trust me, they'll back off when we actually arrive at the city centers.
Alright.
As much as they might want stuff, they know better than to step out of line. There's too many powerful members of society to enforce the rules there are. Especially close to the center of town.
Mm-hmm.
Where the nobles live. Yeah.
Finding some cool art.
Is it just one more corner now? It's around the next corner?
No, well, first, okay. So you're going back through the tunnel that leads back into the main city.
Oh, the slime again.
Yes, the slime again. Unless you want to take a different tunnel.
No, that'll take even
Slime
longer.
tunnel is the quickest. Slime tunnel is the quickest way. We'll just go through the slime. Maybe some of the ghouls will slip.
As you come out of the tunnel the other side, the main ghoul that arranged to follow you will say to a nearby death guard, "I'm with them."
Anyone going to object, or are we happy that the ghouls with us?
Well, that ghoul did get the okay from you to follow you.
This is true. So it'd be mean to
Go back on your word.
dismiss him now.
Yeah, a little
Yes.
bit. Okay. Any other ghouls trying to come through that tunnel do get stopped by the death guard.
That's great. We've lost our little following.
Does it come off the paper?
Not a moment too soon.
I think it's like slightly melted.
What did you say, guys?
Anything.
Alright, let's keep it's been a long morning.
So you keep going past the shops, through the market town.
Does anyone want to sell any of the stuff we picked up from the goblins, or are we going to do that when we come
I
back?
think you get rid of the corpses
We'll do that
first,
on the way
I
back.
think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we definitely don't want to tarry too long with fresh semi-fresh bodies.
Fresh meat. Mm-hmm. Yes. So yeah, there's butchers and tanners and bone carvers and all kinds of people that probably be very interested in what you have in those bodies once you're ready to sell. But for now, you head to the main tower and the government buildings around Magister's Tower, including the Department of Foreign Affairs.
There we are. Bureaucracy, bureaucracy.
So, you approach the building.
Is there a reception?
Are you heading inside to take a look?
Yep.
Yes, I guess we have to go inside. Is there a desk at the front? There's a little gremlin manning front desk. Someone?
Yes, there is a creature manning the front desk. Yeah.
We're from the Messengers Guild in regards to the letter being sent to the goblins. We have the reply. Their reply was to attack us, beat us, and run off laughing. So I don't think they're moving. Goblin corpses is pretty delivered.
They rifle through some papers. And then, through a drawer, produce a coin purse and place it on the counter.
Take the coin purse. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Use the Messengers Guild again. Anytime you need a message delivered.
Grumpy bureaucrats. Alright.
Your body.
Uh-huh.
That's a body. That's a body. That's a body.
Hey, I see it.
Can I have the bodies now?
Yeah, let's go sell our goods.
You said I could have them, yes?
Yeah.
Flesh.
You. What do you have to offer?
I could serve you. Yes, I could work for you, doing things for you, running errands, cleaning up dead bodies. Yes.
We don't really need any services like that, thank you. Can we? What do you think? Should we give him one of them and then we can sell the rest to other people?
It's definitely melted a bit. It's sticky.
We cut off the leg of one of them and give that to him.
When Aru, what do you mean? We could definitely, says Aru.
Is Aru wanting to kill this thing? I'm not sure I understand.
I'm not sure what he means either. It would be helpful if he would speak instead of just type. But use his services. We could definitely use his services. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Don't.
Those goblins bastards should pay. Oh, you want to set the ghoul loose on the living goblins? Is that what you're saying? And pay him with one of these goblins and tell him to go kill the rest? If he helps, we can definitely kill them. Ah, so you want to go back and get revenge with the ghoul on your side to even the odds. Given that they've got 4 less than they started with, and you'll have an ally.
Makes sense.
I kind of like. It's devious.
You like that idea?
Goblins who beat us down. So I'm gonna try to negotiate a deal with the girl for 1 body to accompany us for a chance to get, access to extremely fresh living. What? Yep. Persuasion roll or something. Okay.
Or deception if you're actually trying to.
No, I don't think I'm. No, this sounds like the proper. Your lunch bag? No, it's in the kitchen, baby. I brought it in. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yes. I take 1 now, and the other 3 after completing the job. Yes.
Well, you'll probably have more than the 3 we have here if we complete the job. So maybe let us make deals with these other 3 for some supplies.
There'll be more flesh.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, there will.
There's like 7 more bodies
8.
out there.
Oh yeah, 7.
8.
You're right. There was 8, but you Eldritch blasted one of them.
Oh, because we didn't grab the one,
Oh,
Yeah.
Fridge.
the 5th. So there's 7 living and 1 probably
Yep.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, there'd be 8 more bodies.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, wait just a minute. Let us drop these things off at the different point. So we quickly run by the shops, make deals for the bodies.
Okay. So, do you want to sell them whole or?
I'm probably going to go to like the what would be the equivalent of like the butcher shop, which would
Oh,
handle.
he's still called a butcher. He is still
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna head
butcher.
to and see if we can just sell the whole bodies off because I'm in a hurry.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's 5 gold right from that.
Sorry?
I didn't hear the mention. The job
I'm gonna-
person all got 5 gold each, right?
N-
I didn't hear it
I-
mentioned.
It's
Got
5.
5 gold.
It's 5 gold for the completion of the job.
Yeah, I'm taking it gold each, and I'm about to hand everybody their gold when we get somewhere where I can actually do that. I'm not stealing.
It's not
Gold.
each. It's 5 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a gold.
Have a gold.
Yay.
As we sell
We just
stuff.
doubled my value.
Cheap bureaucratic bastard.
As we sell stuff. You can't walk around while you're long resting, by the way, Night Watch. You just have to stay perfectly still. So I mean you could wait for them while they go do stuff. Or you could take a short rest.
That's what I meant by a short rest.
Okay, you said long rest in the chat.
Oh, my mistake.
Okay. So it's 1d8 plus 2. Yeah. You get 7 hit points back. So you got 8
Okay.
at the moment.
Hooray!
And yeah. Would Aru also walk at a leisurely pace to
Yeah.
take it easy and get
Yeah.
some hit points up?
Definitely.
What hit die do artificers get? Because you didn't write it on your character sheet.
We have a D8.
Okay. 7, so you got 8 hit points.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay.
All right.
And yep, the butcher will give you.
So we have 3 bodies to sell total now. We've given
Yeah.
one to the ghoul.
Yes,
So what do we get for our 3 bodies from the butcher?
working it out. I'm trying to see what the a reasonable price would be.
Considering they're small,
Sorry. What?
considering they're small, they're not going to be worth as much as a medium-sized
Nah.
that we.
He is going to give you a total of 9 silver for the 3 goblins.
3 silver each. Okay.
3 silver each?
Seems like a fair price.
Yeah.
Does-
9.
There's 4.
Mine does not.
Oh, 3 per goblin. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's like 2 silver plus some copper each.
So each silver is worth 10 copper. So
Yep.
that would
And
be
each,
90 copper.
and each gold is worth 10 silver.
Sorry?
And each gold is worth 10 silver.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but you got 9 silver, so you've got 0.9 of a gold piece.
Yeah.
But
Okay. So it's 2. Maybe 2 silver,
and 2 copper.
copper each, basically,
Mm-hmm.
with a little bit.
Two
So-
copper.
The price from the butcher does not break down evenly. I will give out. I say we take the even amount and we put whatever extra into a separate thing, and we call it a group.
You could have a party fund if you want, rather than
Sure.
No.
Put the extra gold piece from the courier quest and the
party fund.
Let's just throw this all in a fund, and as people need stuff,
Yeah.
we see if can afford it, and other things.
Yeah.
We find along the way we can.
So
make your-
collectively, you've gained 5 gold and 9 silver. Yeah. And the ghoul munches on the goblin's flesh happily as he accompanies you back toward the goblin camp.
Oh yeah.
Is he making happy little chompy noises? Yum 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 yum.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, Anthony, when we do get there, I'm staying about 30 feet back behind the group.
Okay.
Same.
Simply because I'm
I
a
need to
range.
hang back
Well,
and range spells. I think that we might. Can we try and sneak
You can
up
approach.
on them?
You can approach the camp however you wish. If you want to try and take them by, well, this time you're not trying to approach them in order to deliver something. So you can just go.
We are delivering something. We're delivering death.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I kind of wanna. I don't necessarily want to be like absolutely up front, but I kind of want to be near the front, so that as soon as I see one, I'm going to just start to unleash hell.
Flag it. Yeah. Okay.
Is there any place that we can get in the goblin camp that we can get kind of a bit higher than them? We can look down on them. What's the terrain?
It's a big cavern. Like every part of every district of the Necroplis is a cavern connected by tunnels.
Are there any crags?
So
Crags in this cavern?
any of you that can walk up walls like the Dampier will definitely be able to get a advantageous position. Cause
Nope. I will give myself an advantage by casting Armor of Agathist on myself.
Armor of Agathist doesn't give you advantage on attacks.
No, it gives me advantage in the fact that it gives me HP and deals damage passive.
Yeah, it gives you temporary.
5, not 5, it'll be my casting. Oh, it is.
5 temporary hit points
Oh.
for an hour, and if any creature hits you with a melee attack while you still have those 5 hit points, they take 5 cold
They
damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Very good idea.
I will give Valent Blessing, however you pronounce that,
All right.
to our Dampier.
All right. So Ebba, while you have
You're
made,
blessed with the damage.
I'll get to that in a second. Ebba, you've got 14 for your AC instead of 11 right now.
Okay.
So, and what blessing, Nightwatch?
I'm typing it out since I can't pronounce it.
Vigilant. Give
Vigilant.
one creature at a time advantage on their next initiative roll. Okay. So Deanne's going to have advantage on their initiative roll. Very cool.
Since we're in the cavern, I am taking off my blindfold. Just realized.
Yeah, you're underground. You only need your blindfold when you go above ground.
Yeah, for some reason, when we first went to the goblins, I thought we were above ground.
Nope.
Yeah, same here. I thought we came out of a tunnel. I was imagining some kind of like blasted landscape.
No, I'm afraid.
Nope.
The Necroplis is a vast network of caves, and each one of these.
But the top of the cave could be far enough away that you can't even see it, couldn't it? You know, in a big enough cave. The roof could be that far away that it's lost in mist.
There still wouldn't be any sunlight.
Yeah. You think you're? Yeah, these are. I don't know cave structures in Europe very well, but these are some of the massive caves you see in movies and stuff.
Yeah. Makes a lot more sense. Thank you.
Woot. They are truly cavernous. Anyway.
Because I can't do the cool stuff like walk on ceiling. I do actually still have a climb speed.
I thought you had spider climb as a Dampier.
Yeah, but like the more powerful versions where I can just like walk sideways on a wall doesn't come to level 3, but I do get like the Spider-Man thing where I have a climb speed equal to my walking speed.
Nice.
I think that's the actual vampire race that has the walk on sidewall stuff.
Yeah.
No, I get 3. I get the full power of it. Just at 1, I only get a climbing speed.
Yeah. So when at level 3, he can saunter across the ceiling like it's the ground. Yes.
Yep. Okay, it's the level 3 feature.
Yep.
Anyway,
I honestly thought it's a level 3 feature in my sheet. I'm like, oh, I misread that.
yeah. Anyway, so you've armored up. The goblins are still talking about how stupid the deaders are. What do you want?
This is just making me very angry now.
Am I within 90 feet of one of them?
Are you going to try and approach stealthily, or are you being brazen about it?
I'm a beast
I
stealth.
think we should just.
If you want to
I
be
think we
sneaky,
should approach with caution.
if you want to be sneaky, go ahead and roll stealth. Night Watch, I believe the chainmail's going to give you disadvantage.
Damn, never mind. I forgot I didn't take the proficiency with stealth for my race.
Nice. Diane is sneaky.
I will try to be sneaky.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I'm the distraction.
Nice.
Even with the disadvantage, you.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Oh my god, that's...
So Ebony would be a D20
Well,
plus 1. Perfect.
Luna has blessed Night Watch this day.
Oh dear god. Okay.
Hey, we all
there's someone
sneaky
coming.
apart from Aru.
There's someone coming. Who goes there?
God fucking damn it.
Um,
I thought I was naturally gifted at this. Fuck.
alright. So I've got a plan.
You're not a goblin.
I'm same size.
Yeah, but you're not a goblin. What are you?
I'm a darkling.
A darkling?
The things that go boom when we die.
What's a darkling?
We go boom when we die, we're Fae, and we're also the ones who are going to kill you.
Ha ha! Ha ha! You just said you go boom when you die. How are you gonna kill us? You're gonna go boom.
It's not that hard to kill inferior races. I'm distracting them, by the way, for everyone
I
else.
understand, yeah. So,
Can I...
what are you saying, Ebba? I mean, if you want, you can all get a surprise attack while he's doing this.
Yeah, I want to do a firebolt at the goblin's head.
All right. Well, let's roll initiative to see what order it all takes place in. Deanne, you have advantage.
Yep.
The goblins are going to
Remember
miss
that.
their first turn because they're surprised.
Yay, a high roll.
What's my initiative? What do I do?
So, it's
have I got a plus or anything?
D10, 20 plus your dexterity modifier, which in your case is a plus 1. Yeah. 1.
Do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
20. Get in.
That's a British slang phrase if I've ever heard one. Anyway.
What?
Get in. They
Hey,
don't,
Yankers.
I said get in.
yeah, they don't say that in the States. Okay.
I think I only know one slang, and I don't even know if that's a slang.
What's that?
Yankers.
Wow.
Do you mean
Other-
wanker?
Yeah, wanker. That's the one.
Yeah, that's slang.
Yeah, you wouldn't say yankers.
No,
Wanker, yeah, wanker.
wanker.
You wankers! We shout at the goblins.
Yes.
Poor goblins.
I'm not going to shout because it might ruin the surprise.
Indeed, it would. After you've fired your volley of shots, then you can call them wankers.
Yes. Yeah. It's probably true. They are goblins.
Yeah. What else are they going to do on their long, lonely nights?
Exactly. Okay, I guess I am going to do a firebolt.
Well,
So it's 1d10 fire damage.
Yeah, first you
with
need to roll.
5 + 5.
First, you roll to hit, and your you don't have your modifier on that. Okay, let's figure it out. It's a d20
It's
plus.
a +5.
How do you know?
I didn't know how to work it out.
Because she's got 17 intelligence, and then +2, and that's bonus a +3 from intelligence. So
Are you watching the stream?
no, I remember from when we were discussing characters.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a good memory. All right, yeah, it's +5. So D. Go on.
I would hope it would be at least it would be around that, being a wizard.
So d20 plus 5 with advantage because you're surprising them. So yeah, exclamation R space 1d20 plus 5 space ADV. Perfect. Sadly, that doesn't hit them. The firebolt goes off,
Damn it.
shocking them, but not actually doing any damage. Aroo!
My turn. No, it's surprise. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
you're using your turn to distract them, aren't you? Yes.
Yeah.
So Dion,
Alright. Let's see if I can hit with my Eldritch Blast.
yes, you do. How much damage do you do? 2. Oh, I just realised I forgot to do the ghouls roll. Your ghoul friend needs to be in the fight as well.
Yeah, our ghoul is. Did our ghoul sneak?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
Is it very successful sneaking?
Let's check to see if it's snook. That's still higher than the goblin's passive perception.
Upwards have a minus to wisdom. If they don't have any proficiency in perception, that means their passive is a 9.
Okay.
Damn.
So how much damage
I
did
really-
Dion do? You did 2. Okay. And the gobs don't get a turn this round because it's the surprise round. Night Watch.
I'm basically gonna run from the rock I was probably hiding behind, and I'm gonna golf.
You're gonna
Golf.
swing at one of them with your warhammer? Yeah. No.
4.
Surprised you didn't use your guiding bolt, but yeah, cool. Warhammer.
I'm out of spell slots.
Fair.
Yeah. I still have my 2.
Ooh, look who's fancy. Anyway,
I can't cast. I don't have any combat spells
so you
or any good.
Night Watch has advantage because they're surprised. Roll that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was about to send like a gift of my character falling over.
No. You didn't get a nat 1, so you don't fall. You just
If you
18! There we go.
On the goblins.
Anthony, if they had done in that one, could they have just thrown their warhammer since I said 4?
They hadn't got a nat 1 though. But yeah, that would have been funny if it slipped out of their hands and went flying.
That would have been like funny, like just as a command word for
5 points of damage. I'm gonna say you hit the same one that was Eldritch Blasted, so he's down.
hooray! Teamwork.
6 goblins left. The ghoul is also gonna.
Is it my turn again?
Not yet.
The ghouls.
The ghoul gets a turn.
Oh, the ghoul, yeah.
Your ghoul friend.
Hopefully he's just going to chomp down on one of them.
He's actually going to slash at them with his claws first. 21.
Yay. Go, ghoul friend.
Wait, don't ghouls have like a paralysis effect on their claws?
Yes, but it doesn't matter because that's enough to knock one of them out. There's only 5 goblins left. And Ebba, your turn.
Okay. I'm because I'm like really new. I'm really sorry. I'm not sure how many, like when I have spell slots, have I used up my fireball now? Do I get another go with it, or do I need to try something else?
So you used Firebolt, which is a cantrip which doesn't use
so I can just keep using that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that again then.
You can also use Shocking Grasp as many times as you want, and Mage Hand as many times as you want. How many spells?
I'm staying back from the goblins, though. I'm staying back.
So you don't want to use Shocking Grasp because you don't want to get close. That makes sense. How many spell slots does it?
So I'm rolling to hit, and it was 1d20 plus 5, was it?
Plus 5. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
What is it? I think it's
3.
Oh shit! I keep.
You got 2 first level spell slots.
Oh, 2.
Yeah.
I keep missing these goblins. I'm hopeless. I'm gonna have to go and study my books a bit harder.
You're just gonna have to work. No, I looked it up in the player's handbook. If you have, if your player's handbook says something different, that would be interesting.
No, I was thinking it was 3 because artificers have less spell slots than wizards, and I have 2.
Oh, okay. Good reasoning, but
I'm sure I have 4.
No. We're
Higher levels, you'll have more.
We're talking about spell slots, not spells.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
One day I will hit a goblin. I promise you, everyone.
One day, just not today.
Yeah, we've had the days where the dice do not like us.
Yes.
Yep.
It happens. It's the nature of randomness. Now, it would be Aru's turn, and you can actually do something now, because the goblins are certainly going to.
I'm gonna shoot them with my crossbow.
Crossbow.
I like crossbows, but
Fuck you.
you miss.
Don't be so jolly about it.
Yes.
That's That is me.
You get into role-playing the goblins a bit too much.
Ha ha, you missed! Ha ha, you missed!
Did you miss a bat?
Dion.
Bonus action. I will use my one and only spell slot because warlocks are horribly bad at spellcasting. Actually, they're not. Hex on a goblin, and then I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast it.
Hex. So it's gonna do. So you get an extra 1d6 necrotic damage when you hit it. You also get to nerf one of its ability scores.
I'm gonna nerf its. I'm gonna exit Dex.
Dex. Okay. And go for it. Roll to hit. 13 does not hit. Wah, wah. Okay.
Wah.
Figure out what it is the goblins have. Like, leather armor only gives you plus. Is it Dex a plus 3? Whatever.
It's a
Oh.
It's an 11 plus 2, which would give them a 13, and they also have shields, which brings it up to 15.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
we were forgetting about their shields.
Yeah.
They're small as well, so they're probably harder.
Oh,
That's why
they-
Emma keeps missing, is because they're such a small target.
Yep.
They-
That's what she's telling herself.
They actually took that out of the rule sets in 5th edition. Other editions, yes, small creatures did actually get bonuses to their AC because of being small.
Yep. And in my system, they're going to again. But anyway.
But anyway, it's still hexed. So yeah.
So there are 6 goblins left, and there are 5 of you. What?
Is it the goblins' turn now?
It is the goblins'
Okay.
turn
They
now,
out
but
of surprise.
yeah,
I was only thinking about my movement. I was going to say, is there somewhere I could climb up
you can move.
to get a little?
Yeah. Like I said, you can climb up the cave because they're at the entrance to this particular cavern. So you can climb up the wall next to their camp. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm going to find a rocky outcropping and climb up and sit on top of it.
Okay.
My movement.
Gobbles.
They got a ghoul! They got a ghoul!
They're gonna hang back this time, and they're all gonna shoot their arrows at your girlfriend. And 1, 2, 3, 4 hit. Doing 4d6 plus 8. Doing 17 points of damage to your girlfriend. He's riddled with arrows.
Oh,
Nightwatch, your
little
turn.
girlfriend.
Smack another goblin.
Smack a goblin. That definitely hits. Wait, there's only 5 of them now, isn't there? Yeah. Okay. So you do another 5 points of damage. Okay. And well done. Then it is the ghoul's turn. And the ghoul is going to run into the pack of goblins, slashing at them with his claws. Probably going to target the one that's already already bleeding, or at least fractured. Thanks to Nightwatch.
To the scent of broken flesh.
Mm-hmm. Definitely hits. 2d4 plus 2. 4 points of damage, but it had already taken 5, so that goblin's down. 4 goblins left. Ebba.
Okay. Okay, so 3rd time lucky.
Now, if you really...
Try and do my aim a bit better now.
Okay. Remember, you also have the grease spell.
Yes.
But that hits. So you do 1d10 of fire damage to the goblin you just hit with your firebolt.
Is it plus anything?
No, sadly.
Or is it just 1d10?
Just 1d10.
Oh,
3 points of damage. Woo. Aru.
okay. Next time I might do grease, but I just wanted to hit them once with that.
24 to hit.
24 does the hit.
$13.
Okay, so 2 down. Only 2 left standing.
And I got no bonus action shit, so that's me turn.
Dion.
Alright, I don't know if it's... regardless, I'm gonna make sure that I have my hex on one of them because it's either the one I hexed does it down or I'm moving it with my bonus action.
15
And that will just hit.
hits. 15 hits. You get to add the necrotic. $12. Last 2 go down.
Well, we taught them a lesson. How's our ghoul looking?
The ghoul is pulling arrows out of his torso and licking the blood off them.
Okay,
He's-
well, I think
He's gonna be happy with this. Let's leave before reinforcements arrive, or he decides that ghouls or that goblins aren't enough for him.
Yeah.
We agreed to help get here. Never said we were taking him back.
Yeah. After he cleans off his own blood from the arrows, he does go over to the nearest goblin and begin shredding the flesh from its bones.
The interesting.
It's a lovely sound.
I'm gonna try to loot one of the corpses that he's not munching on.
Okay. So this goblin, in addition to the scimitar, short bow, leather armor, and shield, seems to have some sort of codpiece. Made of metal?
Oh, odd?
What's a cord piece?
What's a codpiece?
Codpiece. It's like a thing that you stick down your pants to protect your balls.
It's like,
Oh, a
If
nut
you have
cup.
any.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure because, like, I was hearing cock piece, but I didn't want to.
that's funny because that's essentially what it is, but it's called a codpiece. I don't know why it's called a codpiece, but it is.
That's what was confusing me. I thought it was a necklace of like a cod. No, it's a nut cup.
It's a nut cup. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Nope, I ain't taking that.
Okay.
That can sit on that body.
Good. Because it's going to be difficult to remove. There seems to be a padlock on it.
I was about to say, what did
Goblin,
we built?
this goblin was worried about its virtue.
Here she.
Okay, I will give him respect for that.
Yeah.
Okay. could have just found it and not known what it was. Anyway.
Ew. Okay.
It's a chastity belt. Anyway.
Goblin.
Goblin chastity belt. Alright.
I could have tried picking the lock, but
You want to?
Aru does not want to touch that thing.
Okay, I'm going to loot the goblin nearest to me.
Okay.
Also, not the one that the ghoul is munching on.
Mhm.
If I can.
This one has the usual stuff, but it's also got what appears to be a solid gold earring.
Oh, damn.
Appears to be a gold earring. Okay.
Mhm.
So it might be Fool's Gold. Who knows? Can I do like an intelligence check on it to see if I recognise it's
Do
like
do
a shoddy
investigation.
replica?
Investigation.
Yeah. How do I do that?
So it's
One
D20 plus 1. Exclamation R space D20 plus 1. Because that's your investigation. Actually,
It's an investigation.
my bad.
Intelligence.
Your investigation is plus 5. So that was actually
Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
that was actually a 21.
okay.
So
Yeah.
this is actual gold.
Fantastic. This is nice. I will have that. Thank you.
So you're gonna pull
Can I
it.
try to see? No.
You're gonna,
I'm
Continue.
going to pull it off the goblin's ear.
just tear it out of his earlobe.
Well, it might have a hinge on it. Do I need to tear
Yeah,
his ear?
are you gonna unfasten it, or are you just gonna rip it out?
I'm going to unfasten it because I like the integrity of the piece of jewellery.
All right. It's a bit fiddly. Roll a D20 plus 1 for me. Oh, wait a minute. That's plus 3. You can't seem to get it.
Okay, well, I rip off the goblin's ear then. I guess.
Do a D20
Well,
plus
cut it
3.
Anthony, was that goblin she's looting the one that claimed to be the leader?
It's hard to tell.
Okay,
I mean, they all kind of look alike.
that's racist. No.
There
Yeah,
are a lot of inbreeding.
Yeah.
Goblins are known for their inbreeding.
Okay, do I have to leave this earring on the goblin to be swallowed by the ghoul, or do I actually get it?
No, I'll help you out. I'll do guidance on myself, as in try to, I guess, like rip the earring off.
All right. Go for it. Do an athletics check with guidance.
Let's, okay, D4.
D20 plus 4 plus D4. Yeah. 16. Yeah. The Warforge pulls the earring off with such apparent ease that you can't believe you struggled with it so much. Kind of makes you a bit annoyed at the
I can't believe I struggled with it so much. Curse my feeble and living form.
Hey,
Don't worry. Don't be sad. I am built to be strong, so don't worry.
I like.
don't worry about
I
it.
kinda
I'm
li-
not calling
I
you
ki-
strong. It's just
I kind of like the sentence. Just I am built.
Hey, you are indeed in more ways than.
I am built.
I guess I'll try to loot a goblin.
Ebba is slightly annoyed that nobody tried to argue that she was not feeble.
I said you were not feeble.
I was going to say something. I was going to say, hey, don't worry. We may not be physically strong, but we're smarter. We're the smartest. at least compared to them.
Thank you. Makes me feel better.
I just give you like a pat on the head, like I am sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
This goblin, as you're looting it, you will notice. This goblin. Okay.
On to personality. When I don't feel like just saying F the world.
Okay, so Nightwatch, you said you wanted to also loot a goblin, yes?
Yeah.
So the usual leather armor, shield, scimitar, shortbow, arrows. But you notice as you're looking him over that he's got a scar down one eye. Like, the depth of the scar looks like the eye should have been gouged out, or at least that he'd be blind in that eye, but there's an eye in that eye socket.
I'll do I guess a medicine check. Would it be medicine or perception?
Medicine, perception, or investigation, up to you.
Okay, I'll do perception. And I'll also give myself guidance as well. Because it seems suspicious.
21. That is not his original eye.
Ooh.
Ooh. Interesting.
What do you want to do?
I wonder whose it was.
Tried to, I guess, like, pull the eye out.
Alright.
Oh, no.
What?
Just saying, oh no. Huh?
I think he's worried about it being a particularly powerful artifact.
Which I doubt. I think I know what item this is.
Go on.
It's a uncommon item. It's got like a actual like a name of a character, but otherwise it's a common magic item that you can put into when you're missing an eye. Yeah, it's a eye. That one. Yep. I could not remember its specific name.
So,
I hate it when they do that for common.
Yeah. So you can pop this eye out of his head. And yeah, it just replaces a lost eye.
Tempted to sell this, or tempted to keep it for emergencies?
I suggest sell it.
Fair enough. Like,
I say we keep it. Most of the undead are not going to care if they have an eye or not.
We don't know, like, maybe like a vampire
An interesting
would like to have a
be an
new
interesting
eye.
potion ingredient.
An interesting potion ingredient.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am a wizard.
I do get the proficiency with alchemist tools, but this isn't a normal eye, so I don't think this will be an alchemical ingredient.
No, yeah. If it was, I mean, by all means, collect like goblin ears and eyes and stuff like that to see if you can use those, teeth, etc.
Absolutely not.
Organs, testicles.
You will not catch a root with any single part of any dead creature on him unless he knows what it's for.
So, I mean, if you collect goblin balls, you could probably brew a potion of goblin courage.
No.
How courageous is goblin courage?
Goblins are not courageous at all.
So not very good potion then.
They're not courageous, but they're stupid. They're kind of courageous. They're stupid courageous. They'll throw themselves into stupid situations.
As long as they've got numbers on their side.
Yep. If they got against us, they were like, Hey, we can beat them again.
If they've got the if they think that they
Hold a
outnumber you,
numerical advantage.
if they think they outnumber you or they've beaten you before, then they get cocky.
Hey, does any of you guys have identify?
Yes, I do.
I was gonna say it might be a good idea to maybe check these. Like
No
check
can do.
check the eye and then also maybe check the earring. You know, just in case to make sure these aren't like magical items, or at least like.
Sadly, I cannot do that as that requires a special item I do not own. It requires a pearl that's worth 50 gold.
Let me check something.
50 or
Could I do
100?
an arcane?
Okay, right. All right. Okay. So the way that components work is that you would have had to acquire those items in order to learn the spell. So you do have a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces and an owl feather. So
Okay.
It would take you 11 minutes to ritually cast Identify without using a spell slot.
Yeah. I would probably still use a spell slot because I don't have them for any combat spell.
Hmm.
All right.
Like, all I have for spells are Identify, Disguise Self, Sanctuary, and Alarm.
Okay. Well, you might want to keep Alarm for when you long rest.
Yep, but I have 2 spell slots, so I can waste one on Identify.
Right, but there are 2 items that need identifying.
I am going to do the... Well, first, let's make an Arcana check on the earring to see if it's... Like, can
That's
we
what
try
I was going to suggest.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was going to say, shall I do an Arcana check on it? Because I
There's
got
actually-
+5 for that.
There's actually 3 items if you count that arrow. If you want to specific.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
there's the arrow as well.
I can do that later.
What'd you say?
Oh,
Can I do an Arcana check then?
Should we do this not here at the Goblin Camp? Can
Yes,
we do the
I mean, there's
or whatever?
There's no goblins left. I mean, you could.
Yeah, but I still don't fully trust a blood-hungry ghoul.
Haha. Fair.
And
Yeah,
that's
he's
your
busy
fault.
with the bodies, isn't he? He's got 5 bodies, you know. There's only
Or-
one of him.
Or the fact that we're in the Underdark.
He's currently got his head inside the chest cavity of the goblin that he's feasting on right now.
We are still in the Underdark. And there are other creatures that might be attracted to the smell of blood and guts.
Mm-hmm. There are indeed.
So,
Should
maybe
we retreat with our possessions back to our lodgings
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
or the
And then do it.
depot?
Yep, and then do it there. Yep.
that makes a lot
before
more
we
sense.
leave,
A lot better.
can I do a perception check to see if there's like a chest?
Sure. By all means.
Can I give the help action on that to help her look?
Yeah, you can. The 2 of you can look together, and that will give her advantage.
Yep, because I got a -1.
21.
And that +5 is far better.
Hell yeah. Okay. You do find a ramshackle old chest. Looks like it's seen better days.
Alright, I'll just pick that up and then let's go.
You're just gonna pick it up. Okay.
Yep, might have stuff in it.
Let's
And if
head
not,
back.
use it to store the group's collective.
Ooh, good idea. And then I'll just take out my little, like, AM box. And like, place it on top. For the gold.
Are you opening the chest?
No.
Is it locked?
It's not
If
locked.
it's locked, let's wait and do it when we get
Okay.
back.
It's not locked.
Is it trapped?
You don't know.
Can we
We
just...
probably should check. Because otherwise we might be taking a bomb back with us to our lodgings or whatever. To the depot.
Well, why not we just get maybe within the city?
Yeah.
Get closer to the city
Sweet.
first.
Mm-hmm.
To as like a compromise.
Mm-hmm. Let's get within the city limits and then we can check for traps.
Okay. So you're heading back to the depot?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we're still full of energy, you know, we could do another 6 jobs before dinner.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you get back to the depot. You've got the chest. You've got all of the stuff from the goblins. What do you do?
We've got the chest now. Can someone check it see if if it's trapped?
I'll check it.
You gonna do Arcana or Investigation?
I'm good at both.
Okay.
I'll give you guidance.
I'll do investigation.
Investigation. All right.
Plus 4 from gun. 16.
Nice.
You don't see any like there's nothing external that would suggest it was trapped. You don't see any like cord across the opening or anything like that.
Okay. Makes. Okay, so there's nothing on the outside that I can see. There might be something on the inside, though. Chances of goblins being that smart are pretty low.
Okay.
If they didn't steal it from somewhere else.
Yeah, but the chest looks pretty old. If it was, you know... If they got it from somewhere else, it might be nice looking chest.
I only have like a +1 to, I guess, like sleight of hand. Does anyone have better than that?
You don't need
I have a +3.
You don't need sleight of hand to open a chest.
No, I mean just slowly open it.
Oh, okay.
I got +3.
Go on then. You want to carefully, slowly open the chest, watching to see if anything gets triggered as you open it. Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
We're gonna find.
Sorry?
I said we're gonna find some goblin underwear.
No. No.
Some more cod pieces.
Nope. The chest appears to be empty.
Appears to be empty. Okay, could there be an illusion? Can I do an investigation to see if there's an illusion?
So you're going to check the inside of the... You're going to reach into the
Just in
chest
case.
to see if you can feel anything, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Go on then. Investigate.
It bites you.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of at this point.
What am I rolling? Is it going to take my hand off? Let's have a look.
Hopefully not.
Just imagine a little baby goblin just pops out.
So roll your investigation, d20 plus 5. Yeah. So you reach your hand in and you feel something fairly close. Yeah. your hand doesn't get very far in before you come against something that feels like scale mail armor, and applying pressure reveals that there's a body wearing this scale mail armor, but they're clearly invisible at the moment. But as
invisible corpse in the chest.
as you apply pressure, you hear a
invisible, not corpse
Something just speak
in the chest.
or make a sound from that.
So it could be gas escaping from the dead body.
And the next thing you know is the chest shattered as an enlarged Dwerger steps out of the broken spars of wood and brass. I'm supposed to be hiding, you bastards.
Sorry. I'm Ebba. Who are you?
Why do you need to know?
Politeness. Just introducing myself. You surprised us.
Are you someone of importance?
No, but are currently deep in the heart of the Necroplis, so I'd maybe play nice, or we'll just push you out in the street and see what eats you.
Ugh.
What are you doing with goblins?
Goblins? What are you talking about?
You were in a chest being held by goblins.
Fuck.
So you should be happy that we rescued you.
I must have nodded off.
Well,
I need to get the fuck out of here and get back to my tribe. How do I do that?
you think that might be a good idea?
Well, I do it as quietly
Is
as
there any
possible.
kind of like if we offered to escort you out of the city, would there be any kind of reward available to us?
Reward.
Don't we report this technically?
Report what? We bought a chest. This thing happened. If we don't...
We brought a chest back held by the goblins that had a ransom, wanted stuff from us. We have to report the goblins, but technically they kidnapped this guy. Don't we have to report that?
No, we don't care about goblin kidnappings of other things. It doesn't affect the Necropolis at all. Only thing that might be troublesome is if the citizens get rowdy when he leaves.
Tell you what, if I get back to my clan, I'll sell you some human slaves.
What?
Slaves.
Oh yeah, you guys do that.
Or would you prefer gnomes? I would have thought you'd prefer humans because they're bigger. But we got a lot more gnomes.
Maybe just
got anything
gold?
else, Doctor?
Please no slaves.
Besides slaves?
You guys do realize that, like, the society here runs on workers of the living variety to donate the things that a good chunk of the people need.
Alright. I'll get you some nice muscly ones. Full of blood.
Yeah. Okay, we can try to do that, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to do that after we've had a nap, because
Fuck.
mean, you.
What?
He wants us to escort him all the way to his clan, not just out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go traveling the tunnels of the Underdark with our cleric, me, low on magic.
The fucking
No.
Not
pussy
right
ass
now.
magic users.
Well,
Technically,
excuse
Sir,
Technically-
if you feel like you can walk back to your clan all by yourself, then I am happy to let you out the door.
Fine. Nothing stops a dwerger.
Of course not.
what about the ghouls?
Fucking kill him.
The.
Fine.
Okay. What
Just-
about the zombies, the skeletons, everything that can overwhelm you?
How
They'd
tall
have to
is he?
find me first. Oh shit.
I think he would probably be more concerned with any of the more noble members of the society.
You don't-
The common are not going to be much trouble for him.
True,
Just
the
to-
vampires might be a problem. So, what are the chances vampires are going to be down here? They like to stay in their houses or places.
No, there are plenty of vampires in the Necroplis. Lots and lots.
Rue's thought of vampires is like these noble people
Oh yeah,
that like to be.
they're in the fancy buildings of
Yeah.
the Necropolis, but they're so
Rue's never actually met a vampire
fair.
simply because he avoids everyone else, so he doesn't know
Fair.
exactly how
Okay.
everything here works.
Fair. Okay.
He's got to avoid
Um,
pretty much everything down here, so his knowledge of how those races work,
Okay.
he just
My
knows off of what he read.
So
My fa-
Aru may not know, but just so that you all know in general,
Yep.
Magister keeps a fairly tight control over the undead. He tries to keep them all down here and under his personal watch. Unless he has something specific for them to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or they've risen just somehow to the point of
I'm more interested in why the Dwergar, who the Dwergar thought he was with. Is there any way? Do you think we can like persuade him to tell us? Can I try and persuade him to tell us why he was
Yeah, go ahead.
what he was was trying to do?
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion.
So what's my persuasion?
It's +1.
This one. So is it D20 plus 1?
D20 +1. Yes. Now, if you want to, remember you also have your knowledge from a past life. That would allow you to add a D6.
Okay, I'll add a D6 then to that. So
Let the people in the back. Let the people
Okay, so that brings it up to 14.
14. Is that enough for him to tell me something at all?
Did you used
Or
to be
not?
you used to be drowned, didn't you?
Oh, half drow. I think
So
my
ma-
memory's not great.
you don't need to remember. Look at your frickin' skin.
rescue.
Good point.
Anyway, but do you know what a out of character nomad? Do you know what a dwerger looks like?
Yeah, they're like, they're dwarfs,
Yeah.
short but built, dark skinned because they live in the Underdark.
Yes, exactly. The Grey Dwarves.
Yeah.
They got a similar sort of complexion to the Drow. Sorry?
Yeah. Don't they take drow prisoners?
Oh yeah.
Ebba's not sure that she should feel a bit uneasy in his presence, but she
But
can't quite remember why.
Fair. Okay. Me and the lads were drinking. Getting a bit heavy. I thought it'd be funny. Hide in the chest.
Right.
So how long do you think he might have been in the chest?
I said it must have fallen asleep. Don't know how the goblins got it. You said you got it from goblins, right?
Yes.
Is that an insight check, Nightwatch?
Yeah,
Hmm.
to see if he's lying or
He's not telling
withholding
the,
stuff.
he's not telling the whole truth.
That must have been like some alcohol y'all had to make you want to sleep in a chest.
I didn't want to sleep in the chest. I wanted to hide from them in the chest. Look, it was fungus beer, right? I was tripping.
You were
That must have been some very potent fungus spear. I know it's hard to use with any form of
question. What
poison
does
or
tripping,
alcohol.
what does tripping have to do with you get into a chest?
Have you ever heard a grey dwarf giggle?
I didn't think you were capable of it.
We're not, typically. But this stuff
When you
made
get on the mushrooms.
me giggle.
Oh, you meant by tripping balls. My mistake.
I didn't mean I literally tripped into the fucking chest.
I know. I'm just.
From a distance, I start
Where
studying.
did you start out? Where did you start out from?
Grey City.
Where were you when you got into the chest?
In the Grey City.
In the
Never-
Grey City.
Now, if this is the Necroplis, it's about... Well, it's down.
It's downwards from here. So wherever the goblins got you from, they brought you up.
Don't know how they fucking did
Why
that.
would they do that?
You
Do
know
you
what?
think your mate?
I bet one of my mates sold me
If
to
you-
him.
I was about to say, do you think one of your mates sold you to him? Some mates you've got.
Yeah, good friends.
Better prank than I came up with.
Okay, what was your prank?
To hide in the chest and surprise them.
Prizes on
So
you.
you're all tripping in the Grey City. So, okay, so what do you think? Are we going to escort... so what is your name, Dwegar?
Gruffly.
Your name is Roughly.
Gruffly.
Roughly the Dwegar. Okay. And what clan are you from, roughly?
Gruffly, with a G. Gruff. Gruffly.
Oh, Gruffly. What clan are you from, Gruffly?
The Night Guards.
The Night Guards. Oh, okay, I don't know anything about the Night Guards. Well, Ebba doesn't know anything either about them.
Can I don't know
You want to do a
if
history
it
check?
matters. Yep,
It's
I'd like to try to
obscure.
do a history. That's fine. I'm not guessing I'm going to actually get it. I'm gonna try
Can I
though.
make it? Can I make a history check to see if
Yeah.
it was anything I've read before?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Go on, Naru. See if you know.
I do know where I could find the answer.
No.
Nope.
I'll try.
Nightwatch? Yes. It's actually
Like,
like that. 15! Yay! Okay. So, the Night Guards are so called because they... well... Once upon a time, there was this group of Dwerga that decided to dig just a little bit too much, and they unleashed a bunch of demons, and they've fought the demons back and built a big ass wall, and now they guard this fucking wall against the and keep it maintained to hold the demons at bay.
Ah, I see. And in their downtime, they get high on mushrooms. Okay.
Yeah.
I will relay
Just
that,
boring.
but also, I guess, like, even though, like, Night Watch's face is kind of fixed, they have, like, a look of concern.
Joy.
There's a little bit more to it than that, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, can we have a little conference away from Gruffly? Go into a huddle.
Huddle all you want, I'm gonna go get a beer. Where's the nearest pub?
Sir, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I think let's just sit tight. Just sit tight for a minute. If you step outside this door, then
persuasion.
you could be swarmed by 50 ghouls.
50
Roll persuasion.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, like, put some guidance on that just in case.
Yeah, that's fine. D4. Add a D.
What's my persuasion?
So your persuasion is D20 plus 1. If you want, you can use another one of your knowledge from a past life to add a D6 to it. And you also get to add a D4 from Night Watch's guidance.
Okay, so I'll do that one first, and then I'll add the D4 from the guidance.
Alright, so 14.
You can add all the dice together in a single roll.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but she already hit enter.
Sixteen.
16. Fine. Hurry it up, though. I'm getting bored of you.
Thanks. We're trying to think about how we can help you here. Okay, so do we want to, going into the huddle, do we want to help this Dwergar out and escort him back home so that he doesn't get killed?
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me what we do with the guy. He's just another person, I guess.
It would be
Another blood sack.
Yeah.
A good thing. It'd be a very good thing to do, and who knows, maybe, like, they could, like, alliance between stuff? I don't know, quests?
Are you gonna try? Do you want him to join the messenger guild?
No. I mean, like, hey, if we, like, deliver him, maybe the city would be grateful to have, like, one of their back to, like, either, like, hey, let's
Form
be
an alliance.
nice to y'all.
The Grey Dwarves are known to be stubborn, stoic assholes, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, our character, like, they might want to, like, we might have money, and they might have slaves that they want to get rid of.
Maybe.
No.
Everyone would like to do it because she thinks it's possible. She likes to try and go everywhere because she, she's always trying to discover parts of her past that she's forgotten, so she's quite keen to go.
And explore strange new worlds and new civilizations.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like Nightwatch would agree to that as well.
I like the idea. I like the idea of sometime down the road we might be able to utilize it to our advantage,
Sweet.
having power over people.
But you need a long rest, and you need to make sure the Dwarga stays put while you long rest.
I'm going to attempt to intimidate him to stay his ass put while we take our rest.
Okay.
By going over the extreme amounts of bad things that can happen to him, because while he might be able to take on the denizens like one-on-one, he's not going to be able to take on a whole town by himself no matter what he thinks.
No, he's not. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to... Am I getting anything from anybody, or am I doing this for...
I'll give you guidance
Guidance.
if you want it.
I'll give you advance. I'll help.
The two of you are going to be intimidating him together. Okay, yeah, 15. Let's have him actually make an insight check on this. Let's see if he's smart, if he's wise. Yeah, he's intimidated.
Okay, so he's going to stay put while we have a long rest.
He's going to stay put. He knows better.
Excellent.
Like, despite his stubbornness, he knows that if he actually steps foot out of that door, he's going to get drained by vampires.
Snapped up on.
He's gonna get
To
skinned.
realise,
Gone.
he's got to realise we're his best option here, really, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. He's gonna be devoured if he leaves. So yeah, he's gonna sit stubbornly.
With a
long rest, yes.
scowl on his face.
Yes.
Presumably, he said to have
Roughly.
the longest, nicest nap of his life, so he probably doesn't need to have a sleep now.
He's going to be.
Sleeping in the chest.
Yeah,
Oh, dear God.
I'm gonna cast alarm on the area.
He better not
And
move
him-
then.
Yep. Him leaving will trigger the alarm as well.
Okay, give me just 1 second, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
It'll be on the door into the place.
Okay. And is it going to be mental or audible?
It's going to be mental.
Okay. So you'll become awakened if anything comes in through, anything moves, anything touches that, anything gets within 10 feet of the door, either side of it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
So he can't leave without waking me up.
Wake me up before you go. Anyway.
I would like to give him some rations.
What the hell is this?
This
Food.
is supposed to be rations. For some reason, I got it when I started as an adventurer. I normally just give it to, I guess, some homeless people or people in need that I come across. Haven't really had to.
What kind of meat is this?
I try to sniff it, but then I realize, wait, I can't smell. Why am I doing this?
I don't think it's humanoid meat.
Then where'd you get it from if it's not?
We do travel outside of the Necroplis every once in a while. We pick up things here and there.
You got this from the surface?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was from one of the Drow or one of the other traveling Duergar bands. Or a goblin camp. Well, no, I wouldn't eat anything I found in a goblin camp. am I talking about?
No, that would be a bad idea. He begins chewing on it. Might be cave fisher.
Speaking of, I need to find some food myself.
You need to find some what?
It makes him think, yeah, I need to eat too, and I don't mean the vampire eat. I mean like humanoid.
Mm-hmm. You need to maintain your physical body.
I give you jerky.
Woot.
Haru's munching on one of his rations.
Is yours from the Feywild?
Yep.
Oh, good God.
It's probably some sort of kinky thing.
Hey, I got this fairy arm. You want it?
Fuck no.
No.
More for me.
No one fairy arm.
More for me, I guess.
The way is it made of, like...
I know better than to eat fairy food.
Yeah. Fae food, human food, dwarf food. We're all the same food.
Last time I ate something from the Feywild, I was shitting bubbles for a month.
Nah.
I never had that happen to me.
Well, that's alright. My friend was sweating maggots for a day. That
sounds about right.
Wasn't.
You guys are just weak, I guess.
So wait, you mean like if you eat that, it would actually affect them, but not you?
I don't know.
I knew a witchman's apprentice that conjured some fae and took the food offered. We haven't seen him since.
Yeah. Some of my well, I can't call them brethren. Some other faes like myself can do that, though I don't think I can.
So there's no pact, no contract associated with eating your food?
No.
I don't owe you.
I can't do that yet.
I don't like owing favors.
It's not really a favor, it's just food.
You're a very unusual fae.
I mean, I get that a lot.
Are you unseelie?
Though I'm not your average fae, so...
Are you unseelie?
Unseelie?
Are you from the Fey Dark?
Oh.
So the Feywild has its own version of the Underdark called the Fey Dark.
Yeah, I suppose the Darklings would stay in the Fey Dark.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from there.
We may have more in common than I thought.
My eyes can't really handle the sunlight. Not until I get older.
Sunlight fucking.
Still think I'm still a kid by their law.
How old are you?
13?
Heck, you're a fucking child compared to in my society. Not that that would change anything. Even children are expected to wield a hammer.
I don't use hammers. I use strings and bows.
Any expression of joy might give the demons a way in. We can't afford that.
That's stupid.
If you'd seen what those demons can do, you wouldn't think so.
So you weren't near gruffly, you were not near the wall when you were tripping then, because you said you were giggling.
No, we were... We'd taken some contraband from the goblin slaves that were mining. Consumed the contraband. We didn't know what it would do to us.
Now that you know, would you try it again?
No. I don't want to be
Didn't think
possessed,
so.
do you?
Not really, no.
I don't recommend it. I've
Let's let the foreman.
seen what it does to people. Sorry?
I was just gonna say, let's let the foreman be and take our rest so we can get him going back to his home. The longer he's here, the more danger we're all in.
Aye.
True. Good point. Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night. I'll see you guys in the morning.
I'm gonna keep watch.
Yay.
So Ebba doesn't need to sleep, so she just goes off on by herself into a dark corner and just sits quietly and stares at the floor.
Yeah, both you and Nightwatch don't
Thinking
really
about
sleep.
things.
Yeah.
And then the Warforged just powers down.
Yeah. But you would, Ebba, you would kind of look dead while you were long resting.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not.
I'm just staring blankly into nothing. But really, I'm trying to think of recapturing my memories.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about what happened to me.
So half the group doesn't need to sleep, and half the group does need to sleep.
Yeah.
Wait, do Damphirs need to sleep?
Yes, I
Damphier still
I know.
needs 6 hours of actual sleep.
Okay.
Nightwatch, I think needs. It's still 6 hours, but you're on sentry mode rather than sleeping, right?
Thought they could do it in half the time.
No, the reborn only needs 4 hours of a death-like trance.
Yep. Yeah. Sentries rest. You don't need sleep camping, but just sleep 6 hours in a motionless state.
Yep.
And you are still conscious. Being the human being.
My watch is probably bored out of her mind.
Okay.
But
So,
probably complains.
as for the question you just put in, ask the dungeon master. I may as well bring it up now because it's kind of cool. So, Warforged count as humanoid, which to me means they have a soul, because that's what defines a humanoid in the D&D setting in general. Now there are other creatures such as the autonome, which actually has the construct classification. So even though an autonome is playable, it's not humanoid. It doesn't have a soul. Only creatures that have a soul are considered humanoid in D&D. Now it gets a little bit muddy with Fae and elves because Fae are considered Fae, and in their lore they're not really. They don't have a soul per se. But they do have. They're basically beings of pure magic. But elves who have Fae ancestry have a soul. It's weird. Um, especially when you bear in mind that the elves, despite having a soul, don't go to a permanent afterlife. They're recycled. The soul of an elf, upon the death of an elf, inhabits a new elven body. Like, a new elf is born with that soul in it, and when elves sleep, or trance, actually, more accurately, they visit their previous existences. Now, unfortunately, this is all just lore. This is all just fluff. There is nothing in the... There's no mechanic for them being able to take advantage of their past life experience. But
Though some elves are unable to do the trance and have to actually sleep
drow.
through. Yep.
Yeah, their soul are blended.
Drow, their souls are all fucked up.
Yep. And I think it's like a curse, like on some specific elves that are like high elves, that like they can be cursed to be unable to trance.
Yeah. But technically, the way it's written, any elf can choose to sleep instead.
Yeah.
But they get the full benefits of long rest from 4 hours of trancing. So why would you sleep for 6 hours when you can trance for 4? You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Going back to my point. To my personal headcanon, because they don't actually explain in the D&D lore, I think because it's too dark, honestly, how Warforged were made. But to my mind, I mean, especially since they're Warforged, these are beings that were created to fight. I think that they captured the souls of fallen soldiers and put them in a new mechanical body so they could keep fighting.
Okay,
That's
I guess. So, like, I guess my question was, like, would common people know, like, hey, you want to explain, like, hey, Mr. New Warforged, that you just been born, you're technically a dead person.
Yeah, the average person has no idea how Warforged were made. They were made long ago by people by battlesmiths that have long since perished and kept their, died with their secrets.
Most
Like,
don't
common
even
people
know how
don't
they're
know,
formed.
but maybe, I guess, like, people who are making Warforges are, like, very intelligent
Well,
people.
again, in D&D canon in general, rather than my personal setting, there are no new Warforged.
Yeah.
Which, again, it kind of doesn't make sense, because if you're a level 1 Warforged, what have you been doing for the hundreds of years since you have been created?
Sitting
Storage.
inactive until
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean,
Deep long-term storage. Defrosted.
I was gonna say, like, if Magister's here, then there's Grandma.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because of Grandma's Academy, and in my setting, it makes sense to me that there are some artificers that either uncovered the knowledge of how to do it or have figured it out again. Thanks to places like Grandma's Academy. And yeah, of course, because Magister, when he was Jim Astor, was a member of that academy, it makes sense that he would have known how to do it. In fact, to me, there's not a lot of difference between, in my personal headcanon, between making a Warforged and making a golem. Does that make sense?
except for sticking a soul in the Warforged.
Yeah, but a golem still requires a spark of life. A warforged just has a bigger spark. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Yeah, I guess like if this was taking up time and stuff.
No, we've still got technically 10 minutes of the game, and it is games and geekery after all, so
Fair enough.
we're geekering.
So so yeah, I'm just asking the question. Says like, would my character I was dead, or would I know if they were dead?
I don't think.
Do I want to pursue that?
I don't think you would know. You would remember your previous life, because you.
Yeah, just like total amnesia kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, just want to ask.
It might have been deliberate magical memory manipulation, because there is a spell that does that, or it could be just that the memory of your death was so traumatic that you've blocked it out. That you have chosen as a trauma response to not remember your previous life, because it's easier. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. In either case, it could potentially be undone, but it would be very traumatic. You know?
Yeah. So amnesia buddy is just standing in a corner.
Yes. All right. So you're long resting. We'll put a pin in it there. That seems like a good place to pause it. And we'll pick it up from there next time we play. Normally, when you have an epic battle that nearly wipes out the whole party, I do reward a level up. But I think we should test out all of your level 1 abilities before you do. Sound good? Cool. All right. So, we do have one slot open in this game. If any of you listening want to join, there is a link in the description below to come find our Discord server. And you can chat to me there about how to play. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good game.